Animated series have drastically changed from generation to generation, and Bluey is a perfect example of this. From changes in generational parenting styles and the desire for television and media to represent the modern family, Bluey manages to give all that and more to its fans. Bluey has never been afraid to break away from the stereotypical expectations, which adds to what makes the series so beloved by a broader audience. Today's video will highlight how Bluey handles complex topics and depicts the modern world, continuing to impress fans, young and old, in the process. Number 1. Embracing the digital age. Although technology and its effects on this younger generation are widely debated, the reality is that modern children have more access to the internet and information than ever before. The episode Facey Talk is a perfect example of how screen time can affect children differently, primarily when raised in different households with distinct rules and expectations. In this episode, we see Bluey and Bingo talking to their cousins on their tablets, seemingly calm until Muffin becomes upset due to needing to give up the device. While remaining on the call, she runs from her parents until her father's phone ends up in their pool. Some parents watching could argue that her reaction was the best example of younger kids taking advantage of the new technology. But if we watch Bluey and her sister, then that doesn't seem entirely accurate. No matter which side parents agree with, having their children's cartoons show this experience can be eye-opening to a young audience and represent situations they're likely to find themselves in. If they ever find that their screen time is getting cut short, younger Bluey fans may remember not to react like Muffin. If we look at the new minisodes, Muffin shows another excellent example of how technology is changing for the younger generation. In the episode Muffin Unboxing, the girl records a video of herself unboxing a new toy. Toy unboxing channels have become standard on the internet, and again, parents have different opinions about whether or not children should have a presence online. Bluey does a great job representing the struggles modern children like Muffin may experience while creating videos and posting online. Number 2. Difference in parenting. Looking back on older series, even in the last decade, you can see that parents' roles have drastically changed. Most parents were hardly, if ever, shown in the older animated series, and their lack of involvement in the children's lives said a lot about how classic cartoons viewed family dynamics, often favoring independent adventures shared between the main cast of younger characters. However, Bluey hones in on a new generation of parents who are more involved with their children, keeping tabs on their daily lives, and partaking in their children's adventures. With parenting styles changing drastically in the newest generation of parents, seeing a show represent and support this can validate new parents watching with their kids, or even older parents who see the changes as progressive. Bluey takes on a more gentle parenting style, with natural consequences for Bluey and Bingo's actions, while allowing each mistake to be an opportunity for them to learn and grow. One of the ways this is shown is by allowing the girls to express their emotions freely, like in the episode Favorite Thing, when Bingo is in a bad mood and despite her family trying to help her through it, she remains upset. The episode shows the audience how crucial emotional regulation is, a topic rarely explored in older series. There's also a significant difference between how Bandit's mom raised him and how he chose to raise his daughters. Episodes like Baby Race and Fairy Tale are the best examples. In Baby Race, we see a clip of Chris attempting to use rocks and oil to help Bluey learn to walk, but her methods are outdated. There are also many differences between parenting styles in the 80s and the modern day. Bandit's parents were far less involved and allowed him to travel on his bike without supervision, an act that parents today don't feel is safe to condone. These differences changed Bandit and Chili into the wonderful parents they are now, and from a fan's point of view, some would say these differences are what make them the best parents in the series. Number 3. Tackling more serious issues. One thing that keeps parents' attention while watching Bluey is how well the series tackles current, real-world issues. These topics often occur in the background of episodes or in the dialogue's subtext, but older viewers perceive them loud and clear. Many animated series have tried to make their stories engaging for a general audience, yet Bluey is arguably one of the best examples of succeeding with this goal. Nearly every episode has something designed for the parents to enjoy or relate to, with some episodes catering specifically to the older audience. The best examples of this are Baby Race and Onesies, with the mature messages and emotional storytelling that went into both episodes. As a wonderful mother to Bluey and Bingo, many mothers relate to Chili, as the series doesn't shy away from the struggles of motherhood. Baby Race is about Chili's struggles as a new mom, something nearly every new parent will relate to in the beginning stages of raising their children. Her struggles relate so heavily to the audience that it is one of the more popular episodes amongst parents, especially with Chili's arc of learning to embrace Bluey reaching milestones at her own pace, instead of comparing herself to others from her mother's group. Onesies is another excellent example of mature storytelling. When Chili's sister visits, it becomes apparent that she has struggled with infertility in the past. However, Bluey decides to round out her story by showing Brandy again in the sign, while expecting her first child. In an upcoming minisode called Government, Bingo will write a letter to her government. As younger children have a basic understanding of how governments work, the mini-episode will likely cater to parents and older fans, perhaps discussing humorous laws or briefly touching on serious yet current events. Number 4. Bandit's role. Bandit is portrayed as a relatable and devoted father figure in the series. He aims to connect with the audience by depicting the challenges and joys of raising his daughters. He actively participates in their imaginative play and consistently demonstrates his ability to keep up with them by assuming various roles and inventing new games in almost every episode. In episodes like Rug Island and Stickbird, his connection to the audience becomes evident as he almost breaks the fourth wall to address us directly. In Rug Island, this connection is subtly portrayed as he understands the game his children are playing and appreciates the innocence and imagination of their young minds while he is preoccupied with getting to work. Watching Bingo play with the markers helps him see her perspective in a way he hadn't before, almost as if he is reminiscing about his childhood. There's also a trend in other older media and series of fathers playing an inactive role in their children's lives. Usually their absences occur due to working full-time jobs and trying to provide for their families. However, Bluey challenges these expectations by having Bandit spend consistent time with his daughters while often working from home. Number 5. Connecting the audience to the characters. Before Bluey, animated cartoons mainly focused on keeping children's attentions through learning or watching a fun and exciting adventure. Bluey takes a different approach by combining the two while allowing the audience to relate more to the characters they are watching. Bluey's approach to storytelling has become more popular with children's series, opening the door for more relatable, emotional, and retrospective narratives in animation. One of the ways Bluey achieves this is by including many diverse families. With so many distinct family types in Bluey, viewers are bound to feel connected with them and their members, especially within the extended Healer family. In the episode The Sign, we can sense the tension between the characters and experience all the emotions of Bluey and Bingo when they are informed that they must leave their childhood home. The following episode, Surprise, also allows us to stay connected with Bluey's growth and her family's evolution as we witness the transition from being a young girl to her future child playing the same game with Bandit. Bluey's ability to adapt to modern parenting styles and its representation of the modern family has made it a beloved animated series for a broad audience. Its willingness to break away from stereotypes and its handling of complex topics have continued to impress fans both young and old. The series is a testament to the evolving nature of animated content and its ability to resonate with diverse audiences. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.